So it's no secret that for a long time, I've wanted a 60s, 70s Ford pickup to drive around as a daily driver. Because you see movies like The Mule, or what's the other one with Clint Eastwood? Gran Torino, where he's driving around in an old Ford pickup, handgun in hand, just looks badass. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted an old Ford pickup to drive around in. You know, Caleb's got a C20. I wanted an old Ford. And, you know, the reasonable thing to do would be to go on Marketplace, go out and buy one. Well, that's not what I'm doing. See this cab that's sitting on the back of another truck? There! And then you see behind me, way over there, there's a red cab. There's a frame under that one. And I got a motor and transmission and a dog. Hello, Bo. Let's make it happen. So what we're doing today, Christian's giving me this cab as payment for working on his Jeep, and he's giving me the two-wheel drive frame because he's got his red 65. This is the black 67 over here. And then behind me, next to Clark's Jeep, there's a four-wheel drive frame. So Christian's red 65 is going on the 78, 9 four-wheel drive chassis. Now I'm taking the 65 two-wheel drive chassis, putting the 67 cab on it. And this is a continuation of last time. Actually, I didn't make a video about that. When we swapped a 352 for a 390. Yeah, I guess not. But anyway, come along as I start the build of my 60, you know, it's so many different years. My Bumpside F-250. 306 5-speed. Here we go. So if I need to make it more clear, the goal for today is there is a red, we're not even going to talk about years. There's a red truck on a two-wheel drive frame. We're going to take the red truck, put it on a four-wheel drive frame. We're going to take the black, brown cab, put it on the two-wheel drive frame. So red goes 2 to 4. This goes nothing to 2. Makes sense up here. That's why my hair is so crazy, you know? Okay, sounds good. And you're wondering, Sam, is it at least a nice cab? Door's been whammied. It's all the different colors, which is what I want. Oh. Got Mazda pickup doors. Look, it's got a door panel and some semblance of floors. Rockers, other than being sat on it, sure. Cab corner, it's there. Another door panel. Hi, Clark. Okay. It's got visors in it, man. One of these days, I'm gonna be flying down the highway in this thing. Great. So this was originally a 67 four-wheel drive, automatic two-wheel drive. As you can see from the four-wheel drive shifter there. Not for long. Not for long. Oh, somebody had dummy gauges in it. Cool. And then, let me flip the camera around. To further complicate things, back home, there's a 70-something grain truck that I'm going to be robbing a seat and gauges out of, because my goal here is to make this truck out of as many used parts as possible. I'll have to buy new things. Of course, I'll buy a radiator. I'll buy, you know, gaskets, whatever. But I want to make as much as I can out of OE Ford stuff because it's cheap and, you know, it's recycling. It's good for the environment. See? We're out in the woods. If this truck thing was bad for the environment, it wouldn't be woods. There wouldn't be chickens. That's all I'm saying. Also, I need glass. Yeah, I need glass for this. But I know there's one in the junkyard. Oh, Christian's back. Okay, let's go.
Look at that drive shaft. Honestly, just one piece. Make that be the one nice thing on the truck. Just one
like $1,000 one-piece drive shaft.
Yeah.
So this is Dana 60 with 410s. Hercules.
Oh, look at that little Bill. He's a little Hercules. Show me muscle again. Oh, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
But then there's drive shafts in here. I don't know what stems is from. All right, so we got to move this John in it. So we got the New Holland. off easy, Clark? Looks badass. Clark. Buddy is struggling. Do we need to go stand on the rear of it? Give him the counter balance. It's a nice drainage he's got going on there. You know, concrete and whatnot. Better than right in the yard. Russ puckered so hard right now.
I think we ought to.
Yeah. Little skidster ain't loving this. He needs SPL 97-2. What kind of sick joke is this? Ask Christian for a cup. Some water in it. Sorry, water. His bride. Does this mean he wants to marry me? No. I'm marrying anybody. Frick, this doesn't work like that. RJ. It's a hell of a cat. Okay, to save you all the time and to save myself from getting banned off the internet for use of swear words and other terms, I've sped this video clip up here. Basically what we had to do, we had to break the cab free from the frame on the front because the bolts were seized in the bushings. We had the nuts off, but the bolts were seized. And then we had to roll the old frame out of the way and then roll forward and sit the new frame on the, or sit the new cab on the new frame.
Listen to his born to shit, forced to white.
Moving this whole kit and caboodle away from the woods so we can pick up the skid steer. Clark's got his Jeep. And then I'm gonna get out of the way before I die. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it's the cat. Nice. And I don't even remember what year that truck was. 66 maybe. That should work.
Hold the bottom right bolt.
Yeah. Oh, it's even the right size wrench.
Bottom right.
My lefts and rights, I don't know so good. All right, we got 6-cylinder mounts. Are we gonna replace the rubber? No, you don't replace the motor mount. What do you think this is? 1785?
We might have to push that chassis back.
Yeah.
A little bit where we're lined up with it. Like you got wood beams.
Now I know what you're thinking. There's got to be a better way to do that. Well, I'm sure there is. But there's a better way to do everything that I do. That's just not the way I work. We're doing this in a driveway, blue collar style. Oh yeah. That is already so badass, and it's nothing. Dude. Front clip, A fender. The hood's at school. Man, We're getting there. We're doing things. I'm gonna have to get rid of the automatic though, and then 5-speed. So anyway, of course, the part of the floor I'm gonna have to cut out for the manual is the nicest part of the floor. What do they do here? Whatever. Firewall insulation still in there? Wired. Bro's going stupid on that thing. I'm fitting a squeal. Look. It's doing something. Got Farmer Christian over here. Winga-dinga, winga-dinga. Cute. Oh,
That'd be the hardest part on the salvage yard.
Yeah. It's the good side of the truck now. Cub moving this in so he can put his different wheels on it. It's got Alcoas off of that truck actually. That guy right there.
Not a 9/16, is it?
Steering column. Caleb, you're gonna love the wheel. The wheel's even straight, Clark. What? Are the tires straight? Yeah. Farmer Christian back at it again. He looks so sad. How can he be sad? Said my truck's gonna be done first. Where's the clutch? Need the clutch. Need the gear shift. Oh, nice visor though. Oh. It's like it. Clarp. Beautiful. Here's a throwback from my early 2000s chillins. Wall star marked with smiley face. Neato. Clark. CMR towing. 555, you're done. King Julian. Mort.
Hey, you're doing all this, none of us are helping.
All right. We're gonna take this to school and then I'm gonna we got a hood for it. I need to go to a junkyard and get a fender. I got a seat at a truck back home. Shorty's tough. Very tough. All right, so this day was a total success. We got Christian's cab mounted on his 4-wheel drive frame, ready to go. And we got my cab mounted on my 2-wheel drive frame, which may be a little, against the grain, but it's what I wanted. So, got that all mounted up. Now I'm going to show you me going and getting my engine for this project, which also, the same as 2-wheel drive, is a little, might ruffle some feathers. Some people might not understand why I chose this, but it's what I wanted. I spent some money today. Not much. $350. Supposedly it runs. If your headlights are aimed down too low and you really don't feel like adjusting on them, you just put an engine in the back of the bed and then you're pointing up. Works real nice, must say. So I'm sure most of you figured it out by now, but I am going with a 300 inline 6 in this project. And I know all you V8 guys are crying about it, and really, maybe it doesn't make sense to put a 6-cylinder that's a little underpowered in a vehicle. But listen, I already have my current F-150, which is a V8 and a 4-wheel drive, and I've had a lot of fun. So I've got that truck. Why can't I build something that's a little different? Because the 300 has a pretty good reputation, and I'm apt to test that out. And a few days after I acquired this engine, I was at our local salvage yard looking around for some other things, and I happened to notice a truck with a ZF5 that happened to have the Windsor bell housing pattern, which should be the same as the 300. And it consumed me. night and day. Could barely sleep, knowing that it was out there, but it wasn't in my possession. So we happened to have a day off school, so me and a couple buddies went up there and snagged onto it. Beautiful day here at Miller Salvage in Owensville, Missouri. Found a old Ford with a transmission in it I need. Hey, for each other later. We got stuff to do. So we're gonna see if we can't snag a ZF5. Hold on, I think I gotta get a different grip on her. Or something. Because she's at a funky aggregate. It's at an aggregate angle. Alright, that's something. Oh, so that's neutral. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. So the gears might be stripped in there, but they're all semi-present. What take? Except for that screw, don't know where that went. Forward. Never say never. You can think it. You can definitely think it, but don't say it. Oy. This is our organ donor here. Free stuffing. Oh, it's still good. New rock. Oh, it's clear coat. Oh, I think. Yeah, it's clear coat. Huh. Take that with me, put on my F-150. All right, we get this thing lifted, safety approved. Okay, it's a 2-wheel drive ZF5. I believe it'll do what I need it to do. Yep, this is gonna be a little scary, but we got neck with it, so that makes it all okay, right? Sure, totally, nope, okay. So this poor wretch could be completely blown up for all I know, but it says ZF on it, and it's leaking, but it's leaking clean, good fluid, so that's a good sign. Or maybe they blew it up and then thought that changing the fluid would fix it. I don't know. But look at this exhaust, right? 2 into 1. Wise together. Straight pipe. Dump in front of the axle. This guy liked to party. I think we're in for a good deal here. Probably not. Yeah. So I got stuff doing things. Got this off. I'm trying to stick it over here and tie it to the frame. Yeah. Clark's got the transmission Polar 10,000 installed. Bitchin'. This is totally fine. It's great. It's cool. Thoughts, Nick?
Let's get her done. Pitter patter.
How are you doing?
You know.
Good and you? Yeah.
Good and you.
Clark's yanking the floor out of it.
My brother.
Alright, so the trick was using a jack handle and that seatbelt as a strap and lifting that off. Sure. And with that, I'm now in possession of a 5-speed. I'm really stoked about this because they're becoming harder and harder to find. And to be honest with you, I paid $250 for this transmission and a crossmember. And I had fun getting it out. I appreciated the challenge of being in the junkyard. And with this, I have all the pieces, well, major pieces together. Engine, transmission, frame, cab. Come back next time and see if I can put it all together. As you can see, I'm trying to build just a classy old farm truck here. Please stay tuned for episode 2. Thank you all for watching.